Okay, hi guys. This is the love reading for Scorpios. So this is from today, which is January the 4th, 2026, until Valentine's Day. So what is going on? So before I got into the reading for Scorpios, I was in the process of doing something else, and it was like almost like a hurry up, get to me, hurry up and get to me, almost like a child. So I don't I don't know how to say this. I feel like you Scorpios are probably aggravating those that you are around. It's like going into the reading with a bunch of like annoyance feeling, which is 45, which is new because I've been doing these readings. Like I started recording them yesterday and I've been fine. And then up until I was going to do another sign. And then I was like, okay, just let's go ahead and get Scorpio out the way. And it's almost like a patience. And it's like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but you haven't earned the level of boisterous that you want in certain areas. I feel like you have took on the roles from others and then you have placed them on other people's back. So say you had a friend who always bought you a rose every first of the month. And then you got another friend and all of a sudden you're like, oh, where's my rose? And then she or he's like, oh, okay, I'll grab you one. And they're just doing that just because, you're friends, y'all are trying to connect, but they have no real reason to do it. And now all of a sudden the friend before, she or he may have they had a good reason to do it. Maybe it was something, maybe, I don't know, your mother, could have went through something and, you told her that the thing that you love most is that she always bought you flowers. So they made sure to buy you a rose every first of the month. And then you left that friendship or that friendship expired. And now you on to a new friendship and then you expect that friendship to do the same thing. And they kind of went into it, doing it, being hopeful. And now they're looking at you like you're crazy. Like, what's wrong with these people? Like, why am I having to do this? And me being a reader, and I do Zodiac, astrology and things of that nature, I like to tell my clients and, oh my gosh, because they're calling you out like mental patients, but I like to tell my clients, be careful not to play into the Zodiac sign that you're under. So Scorpios have a good rep as far as the astrology signs go. They're supposed to be, and not so much because it's like they're supposed to be good in bed and have these good reputations and like the player type, which at one age it was fun and funny, and now it's just kind of like stumbled you guys. I feel like you are in, like, I don't know if you watch a show called Big Brother. I feel like you guys are being backdoored though. It's like people are like nominating you to go up to the forefront, and then they're like sneakily like, see, I told you they'll do it. See, I told you that. Or like you'll say like something's wrong with you, and then the moment like it's a party or something, you'll come in there. And then you always bring stuff, but you never bring the right stuff. And then it's like you don't let people tell you what to do with them. You have to go in there telling them how you're going to treat them. And then you'll give examples, and it has nothing to do with the overall air. It's people that are angry with you all. I feel like Scorpios have been in leader positions. Maybe I'm talking to the fathers, and maybe some women, some mothers that are leaders in their home over the men in their home. And it's like, okay, now I'm getting that part out. I'm calming down because it's like nobody can speak to you all. And it's like, I'm hearing like, how dare you? Who boss are you? Like, who made you in charge? Maybe you guys are, business owners or business starters. Congratulations. I love business owners and business starters. I have business kits. I sell things like that. I can help you all with that because you're going to have to go into another lane. 414, if this is about the people that the information, if this is about the people that you are working with in business, that business is going to be closing. They are like signing petitions. They are getting, oh, excuse me. They are getting you out of there. They are tired of the boisterous things. They are tired of not being able to speak to you. And it's like the moment some of you go into a position of power, you don't know how to handle it. Maybe because as children were you all stifled? No. I'm picking up favorite child energy. Some of you are just, oh my gosh, I don't like to be all harsh like this. Some of you were just born wrong though. Like the bad seed. And it's like no matter how much people give you, it's always like a slap in the face. Like it can never be enough. And then when it's time for them to have the script flipped, like say you own a car dealership, right? Or say you had a friend that owned a car dealership and you was having car troubles, or you was trying to date to impress, and that friend gave you the keys to whatever car that was in a car dealership. And all of a sudden that friend needs, I don't know, sponges for his job, or he needs paint or something like that, and you're at Myers and you have a discount. And every time he goes up to your store to get the discount, you're never available, you're never there, and it's always an excuse. And then all of a sudden he hears about it from somebody else. Like, oh, you know, so-and-so need my discount. He got to go paint. Meanwhile, the person you're talking to, they met you through so-and-so, and you were driving one of so-and-so's cars. And it's like, yeah, when the getting is good, it's like, okay, it's like you're a smiling face. However, your friends may not be as boisterous as you, so they don't even tell everybody how much they actually do for you. Like you can go, like say you love baseball games and you go with your favorite cousin or your favorite friend or your best friend or whatever. And every time you go to baseball games, and it's something about sympathy around you all. So like say you go to baseball games and maybe your grandfather was really into the MLB, into baseball games, right? And so your friends, they go with you. Whew, girl, your friends, they'll go with you and they'll always make sure like you get a hot dog, and they might, I don't know if they serve beer there, I'm pretty sure, and then like a soda or something. And your friend always, or your cousin always does that. And then the moment, like say you go to another restaurant or you go out with a group of friends, and then it's like the tab come up, and then you're looking at him for his cut. You're never picking up the tab. You're never returning the favor in friendship. And it's like before we get into the, well, why don't nobody tell me? They have spoken to you all on multiple occasions about that. And it's like I'm getting tears because 712, that's how much they loved you. They really, and it's like 7 days in a year. And it's like these weeks, this week may be significant for you all. This is the week of this is Sunday, January the 4th, 2026. However, the weeks and the years are going to really count for you, because it's like all of what you've done to others, it's going to really be piling on to you guys. Because they have all gotten together and have talked. And I don't know if it wasn't sneakily. There wasn't sneaking around behind your back. You have introduced these people, they were just hanging out, and it's like they picked up on the same behavior. Like, hey, so-and-so, this so-and-so, you know, grab this, and it's like, oh, you know, they couldn't do this, and it's, you know, somebody else are here, and they like, and they're like, oh, you know, 808, and it's like, 808s and heartbreaks, and it's like, they may not have said nothing at that setting, but the next time they saw you, they paid attention, and they was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, oh, another time, oh, so-and-so, did they do this and that? And then another one was like, because you've run out of excuses. You know, the number one, you are getting, a lot of people have placed you all on pedestals. It's like the Scorpio, and maybe because you guys can be kind of bullish. You guys are bullies. And so it's like you'll keep talking to somebody, and then you'll try to change the whole way of them thinking for a cup of coffee. Like, it won't be no good reason. You'll literally just be talking at somebody, literally for a cup of coffee. And it's like, are you trying to berate this person for $1.75? Or excuse me, is it a $7 cup of coffee that you're literally sitting here berating this person? Changing the way they feel about their mothers, change the way they feel about their friends, about their hairstyles. I'm hearing clothing, cars. Even you've even met, some of you have messed up good relationships. I saw prospective marriages, and they didn't go off because you came in. You're more of a flashy type with no money. You're flashing the other man's hand, and he's allowing it because he's more of the laid back type. And it's like, it's going back to childhood. Maybe you guys went to school with the ones that you're close to now. And it's like, they really are like heartbroken. Like it's a feeling of like anger, but it's more so like how? Like what did I even? And I feel like maybe they think they're getting their karma through you all. Because and that's not the case. I think karma right now is trying to smooth out people from being around those that are so effective on them. And oh my gosh, Scorpios, I don't want to go in on you guys like that, but I feel like it's a heavy, okay, I'm seeing like excuse my accent, I'm seeing like a mortal cycle. And then it's like a hood on, and it's like, I was going somewhere with that. Oh my gosh, girl. And then it's this thing now, and I don't know if it's me personally, but it's like, okay, so now it's January, and it's like the goals are getting started, and people are, trying to change the trajectory of their lives. It's something you all did last summer or the summers prior that they are making sure you don't do anymore. Even the kids, if you guys are like in your like late 20s, early 30s, or maybe your mid 40s, it's something about the kids that you were all around as they were growing up, that they don't even want you at the parties no more. Like, they saw how you've moved with like their mothers and their aunts and their older siblings, and they're like, okay, their older siblings 11, 12. Their older siblings maybe didn't catch it, but they caught it, and they'll be with them, and all of a sudden they get, oh my gosh, they get like money from one person, right? And then their sibling will come up, their older sibling they look up to will come up, and they be like, oh, you got that, cuz? Oh, thank you, cuz. Or thank you, brother, or thank you, sister. And it's like, oh yeah. And it's like, yeah, I'll do anything for you. And they literally have just watched somebody hand you their money after you berated them to get it. And then the cousin, all he goes and does is, and it's not 11:44. It's nothing to the cousin, it's nothing to the people, but they'll go and they'll buy the drinks with it. Or they'll go and they'll buy like the food, the food for the party. Meanwhile, the person you just got the money from coming out of her rent money or his rent money or his office space money. Or like, I'm seeing like a business. Okay, so like I see a guy, he was getting ready to get an office space. And for something, I think one of you all was losing an office space or losing money. And you had convinced him that he can come and do his office space with you. And then all of a sudden, like, the phone's call stopped answering, and you pick fights with people, and then you berate him. And then it's like he comes back, oh, excuse me. And it's like he came back around to do it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I'm not there no more, I'm over here now. But he had just given you his last for something after you convinced him that you would be looking out for him in that space, and he had been working on his stuff for a long time. I'm seeing like business owners in close relationships with people. Oh my gosh, nothing against you Scorpios, but I do retribution work. So if you are a Scorpio and this isn't about you, or if you are not a Scorpio and you know a Scorpio like this, I do retribution work. It starts at about $1,000, $1,200, $875 consultation. I can help them to get you your money back, because what they've done to you all, to the friends around them, is not fair. And it's like a circle of confusion. It's like you guys go around as a circle of confusion, and you're the flashy type, but you don't have no money. And it's like, but if somebody pulled the bank account, you might have like $5,000, $10,000, and that's a nice amount of savings. Even with millionaires, you might have $1 million in your checking account, but maybe $5,000 in your savings. So maybe, yeah, your $1 million has to go to your account, but your savings account is just sitting there, and all he needed was $200. Meanwhile, he's giving you thousands. Like, gave them to you for being close. And I'm getting the air of a narcissistic behavior. And I do work. I am a trauma. I am a trauma. I work with trauma. I work with narcissists. I do all of that. I am helpful in that way. But I do not let nobody bully me, and I don't let nobody play with me either. So if you came to me for work, you would have to be serious, because I don't play that love stuff, that your family and stuff, because they love you, they're your family. But I'm just a person on the internet, or not a person, girl. I'm just, Sierra. They call me me. I'm me on the internet, and in real life. I can help you, but I don't play that stuff. 444. Because we all can get different, and no nobody be minding that. Because I kind of halfway upset for these people. Girl, I get to crying. I don't like crying. I get upset. I get pissed off. Look, I'm starting to draw shit. I get mad. So it's like, girl, because it's like y'all done set up there and ruin some lives. Y'all done ruin some marriages. I'm seeing a couple that could have been a nice couple, and you ruined it. And then did you and no, because the girl that he was with would not sleep with you, but you were coming on to her. And that's what you guys do. It's like, what is wrong with you? What has made you into such a bully to where you don't even know when you are bullying yourself into the graves? What would make you all stop doing that? And it's like, it started off a love reading, and it's like, okay, let me find the love in Scorpio. Okay, let me clear it, because it's like, girl, y'all are pissed me off. Okay. Excuse me, okay. So, how do you find the love? Girl, is it love? It's not a genuine thing with you guys. Okay, let me pull on the air of somebody in there. No. Because you are able to ride out that high horse all the way to extinction. From pillar to post, from the womb to the tomb. And nobody has stopped you all and checked you. And the way I heard it's like a Mercury retrograde. I can get into that stuff with spells. I like to turn, negative energy or whatever energy around. I am a practitioner of the dark arts. So, if it's something negative, I take that shit, I spin it quick. Okay, but it's like the air of Mercury retrograde. Instead of it going down on the ones who are useful and helpful, it's attacking the ones who have attacked the harmless. It's like bullying the bully, and it's knocking you all down, and it's not gonna stop. It's like last summer it started, and it's gonna continue on. It's like car accidents. Maybe you guys didn't get your favorite outfit or something, maybe your hair or something like that. And whenever I do beauty spells, okay, I'm a beauty coach, I'm a love coach, I'm a life, I have a lot of, I really am into school. Like, I'm a learner type person. You could call me, like, I don't call myself a book nerd, but like a bookworm, book nerd, book weirdo. I am really into like education. Okay, so I have a lot of things that I am really powerful at and really powerful at and really do. Okay, so God, I hate when I hate when I'm going somewhere and the thought goes to someplace else because it goes to somebody else. Okay, so it was something you guys started off years ago. However, the summer of 2025 confirmed a lot for you guys. And then with the holidays just passing, I don't know if your gifts didn't gift. And one thing about it, if you are not the one that is going to buy or spend gifts, do not be the one receiving them. Your smile does not light up the room like a Rolex watch does. Do not take what you are not going to give back. And you don't even make the effort. Do you cook for your family and friends? At least. I mean, I know, okay, if your job is going slow, I know here in Wisconsin, you can get food stamps for just one person. Like, have you even tried to go get food stamps, get $100 and even make your friends a meal? Fix them some tea or something. Like, what have you done for all that you had took from these people? And it's like a personal error. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't like to personally berate nobody or berate a whole demographic of people, but it's like a warning. I'm trying to help you here. Because it's not going to be, oh my gosh, girl, I just saw somebody. Okay, so say one of you Scorpios are really into fashion. This is going to sound morbid. Say one of you guys are really into fashion. If something happens to you, the person that's like your family for the home, they're going to put on the news an outfit on off season. So like if something happens to you in the wintertime, they're going to put you up there in a summer outfit. And I know this sounds childish. And if something happens to you in the summertime, they're going to put you up there in a winter outfit. Like they just want to humiliate you all the way around. And they know that the home, you guys are really into your clothes. It's something about your mothers too. You guys lied a lot on your mothers. Or you took away the victim stories in your siblings and in their siblings. So say your mothers wasn't such good people, you would come in and you would make so much confusion that them bullying or them hurting the next person, they were allowed to get away with. And they still have been allowed to get away with. And that is very, very hurtful for you to take away somebody's story. Because just because you did not experience it, even if you did or you didn't, because I'm getting like the golden child feeling. Just because you didn't experience it doesn't mean your neighbor didn't experience it. Doesn't mean your cousin didn't experience it with you, or your friends or something like that. You have to allow people to talk. And it's like, no, I'm not going to give you guys that evil title, because I'm considered evil. I am from hell. And I go to the depths with you. So most of you don't like to go there with me. So I don't say people are evil. I say people take advantage of what others are scared of. I'm not scared of much. So that I'm not scared of anything. So let me be caution to the put caution to the wind when y'all do contact me. Because I have worked with Scorpios in the past. And I don't play that with them. You're not finna little girl with me, and you're not finna hopscotch be gotcha. No, we're grown. I talk to people 18 years and up and under with the parents' permission. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that with you. So you're not gonna scare nobody over here with that bullshit, okay? Anyways, but yeah, I feel like you guys have and no more. So it's no more getting away with it. So let's turn this reading around so it's productive. So, excuse me. So this is a reading from today, January the 4th, 2026, to Valentine's Day. Y'all are going out with dates who are either setting you up to be the fall guy or are just really too depressed to move on. And it's like 444. I roll 444 3 times, and I crossed it out, and I roll 4 again. So it's like they are in the midst of moving on, but they don't know how. And it's like, okay, the snake out. So it's like, and then it's like a dollar sign. It's like you all have poisoned them to the point of like, just no coming back from that. Somebody's going to come in to help them though. I'm feeling the energy of those who like to segregate or like isolate people and then go back to whatever they was doing. 222 on the clock. Yeah, in relationships, you isolate. Oh my gosh, you call them victims in your mind, or something in your mind calls them victims. You isolate your people. Yeah, the one in the home, you isolate her or him, because your women do that to men too. And men victims are not easily spottable because men are so quiet already. We have to have way more compassion for men in relationships. Understanding there's different parts of victimhood. It's not all about the physical abuse. You guys know withholding sex is a form of abuse, correct? It's way deeper than a silent treatment. It's way deeper than a silent treatment, because already the person is giving you their body in a relationship. And so if you play with that, you can cause them a lot of harmful mental illnesses and mental issues from that. Self-esteem is a really, really big thing, and it doesn't go anywhere. And you are not all powerful enough to hold another person's self-esteem when you do so much to get back at a person over a chicken sandwich. It's like you guys start off as kids as getting back at people over the smallest things, and then you carry that into adulthood. And it's like, how dare you, and who are you to even think like that? Like, girl, I can put some of y'all through the ringer easily. Okay? Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Because I like to sum stuff up. However, so yeah. So, but I also like to help. So if there is Scorpios that can hear me, or that will hear me, will watch this video, that wants to get out of that negative, out of the persona, and find a higher learning, a higher power, hit me up. I can guide you, hon. I really can, okay? However, I am really way darker than anything I believe that I posted has been led on to 444, 45 than you would perceive me to be. Okay? You know, I like to smile. I have a good time. But I also have a good time doing a lot of other stuff. And I laugh doing a lot of other stuff as well, okay? So, now that I'm done saying that, because it's like I feel like somebody that I'm actually doing work on may watch this video. So if you are a Scorpio and you may know somebody that follows me or something like that, then yeah, they probably have paid me to do work on you. And if it's stuff going on in your life, then yes, that's me. Okay? And yeah, I intend for it to get worse. Way, way, way worse. Because a car accident is child's play. What is that? People have car accidents all the time. Okay? So let's because this is an under the cover type in the dark reading, and so it's like it's sunny outside. It's a good day. I'm having like a collagen powder drink. It's pretty good, girl, with some water. I don't know. I'm doing good. I'm doing good today, girl. You know, I gotta go outside. It's cold. I'm in Milwaukee. It's cold, girl. And it's like, you gotta get hot, girl. I gotta go outside, but I have to go outside when it's snowing, though, girl. I gotta go outside sometime. Because this type of energy, girl, you be having to go outside, clear it. I can't keep that. I can't keep nobody hateful energy in my house. I open up the windows. I'm a nice, airy person, or a nice, airy being. Like, I have a good time, you know? But anyway, so yeah. So, what can I tell you guys? Oh my gosh, because it's like, it's wanting me to go to your whole year. It's like, it's gonna be some shocking things happening to you all this year. Valentine's Day may run not smoothly, but I don't know if you guys, you may notice, you may have been around car accidents, arguments, confusion coming to a head, but normally you guys walk away kind of feeling scot-free, and you come back into the situation with another party that was not in the wrong apologizing. That is no more. I'm starting to see tears. You leave people in tears and you hardly ever have them on your own. And if you do, it's like, okay, I'm writing Chinese symbols. If you do, it's only to get you, and it's like I'm forming a river. It's only to get you farther down your path. And the path is going, the way my fingers are going, it's going east. It's like going from where I'm sitting, it's like headed towards the lakefront. So I don't know if you guys, you know, go to the lake a lot or something like that. I would say go to the lake and release your stagnation. Release your fears. Because now that I'm calming down, I'm feeling like you guys have turned to bullies to not be victims of something. However, at your age now, you have victimized so many others that it may in some cases be too late for you on certain paths. Be careful where you guys lay your head. I'm getting a lot of motions towards the head, towards the back of the head. I'm getting like, it's guys that are like, if you spend a night at your homeboys' houses and stuff like that, like they may be careful if you fall asleep on the floor and or stuff like that, because they may attack you while you're laying on the floor. I'm getting the feeling that some of you all pretend to either be more under the influence than you actually are. And then you wake up in the middle of the night and you do sneaky stuff around their home. That is all coming out as well. Okay? So, it's a lot of, I'm seeing swords with you guys. And it's like not through the heart. It's like people are holding up their swords. Like it's like walking. It's like a group of people getting together, 911. And they're pulling their swords out, you know. They're pulling their swords out from inside of the sword holder. I'm not sure what it's called, or their vest or whatever. And they're pulling them out. And they're aiming them towards you all. And it's like, okay, so you guys are, deep down, you're kind of scary kind. So you run, okay, so most bullies kind of be scary sometimes. So you run in packs, you run in big packs, and you take the lead of it. With big packs, you have to make sure as the leader that there's nobody that is more powerful than you in the pack when you are leading it corruptly. So you all have gotten corrupt. Some of you all have gotten corrupt. You all have gotten corrupt with your power. And it's everybody in your group has not. So it's like the just as well as the unjust. So the leader of these pacts are unjust, and the ones behind them are just. They're justified in their actions. And yes, some are willing to take certain actions to make sure that you guys just don't act like that towards nobody else ever again. You guys have really hurt people. Whew. So I'm being told not to give you anything for free. No spells for you all. You have to pay. You guys gotta stop being so cheap. You guys are the cheap flashers. Everything is on somebody else's dime. Grow up. That's tacky. That is truly, truly tacky. So, if you want help from me, or if you want to go and get you a $11.11 reader, or the ones that light a candle for you for $2.22 that you had to get cashed out from somebody else because some reason you always in the middle of saving your money, and then your money goes to, I don't know, to who gives, who cares, then contact me. Okay, my name is Sierra. They call me Me. It's 414-751-1868. I do readings. Oh, the consultation for any services I offer, you have to do a consultation with each. It's $875, okay? I know that to y'all save a lot, so that shouldn't be pricey because you care about yourself. At least you care about them earrings and them outfits. And we can go from there. I don't know. It had to be after the consultation. I can tell you what spells to go up to, but the cheapest I got for you ones that like to be kind of cheaply is like $300, and the most, well, that's coachings, but that's like 7 million, and those are I don't have anything to do with my prices or our prices. It's other people that does that. Excuse me, there are others that do the pricing, so I don't know if that's the most expensive one, but I'll give you something to aim towards, because the way you guys walk around with excuses, at least next time you can't pay for a burger, you'll say, well, I'm trying to pay this life coach so I can get my life together so I can take you on a trip. Something like that. That way she'll have a good reason to actually pay for the meal again, or he'll have a good reason to actually pay for the artwork or the studio's time or the refrigerator or, you know, the moving company, whatever it is that you convince people that you gotta go. You at work all the time, or at least you're lying to people, girl. I don't know what girls and guys, I don't know what you guys are out here doing, but y'all didn't piss people off, okay? People don't play about their money. This is serious. People do not, I mean, I keep hearing this, that we're in the middle of a recession. However, as a practitioner, as a worker, I don't like to hear stuff like that. You over there could be in the middle of a recession, but I want the people that I work with to be doing something. How do I look if you guys walk around all brokey, asking for money for little stupid stuff? It's like, get it together, girl. Grow some balls you act like you have, and go be man up. Go be woman up. At least have apologies. Have apologies with ice cream and cake. Buy them some food. Buy them some drinks. Take them outside. Do something. No more brokey. No more broke stuff. No more asking people for broke stuff no more. You can't even treat them to a meal. You can't do nothing for them. Have you bought them a birthday outfit? Maybe a teddy bear. What have you done with, and I'm not talking about the ones you just lay with. I'm talking about your friends, your cousins, like your sisters, your brothers. What have you done? Your nieces, your nephews, your godchildren, your godfathers, your grandparents. What have you done but go over there, eat their peppermints, get their Social Security check and bounce? And all of a sudden you got a sad excuse, and she on the phone cussing somebody else out. So it's like, no more of that. It's ended anyway. So you might as well get on the bandwagon, pay to get yourself together so you can actually look like the stunner that you truly, or like the flexer that you act like you are, instead of the brokey, the jacker that don't have nothing. With everybody all upset with you. And you guys, that nice looking stuff is getting old. Everybody look nice looking. Especially if you get a beauty spell from me, girl. And if they hire me to attack you, I'll make sure that lining don't never line. That crispy ain't never crisp, and them shoes ain't never tied. You'll be walking around looking flip-flammed and floozled. And at the end of the day, won't nobody feel sorry for you because you done ran through everybody's pockets so motherfucking school. Excuse me. Ooh, you done run through everybody's pockets so much that they just ain't got the time or the stamina to sit there and listen to yours. They'll do nothing a kid at all about nothing else no more when it comes to y'all, okay? So yep, y'all. So I'm gonna go back. Ooh, we get Ooh, y'all done kind of. Ooh, Lord. Okay. Cause you know I am a professional, trained and all. I do got all of the stuff I need to get. I know how y'all don't like to have y'all stuff like y'all supposed to, but they want to fact check everybody else stuff. Girl, somebody gonna slap the shit out y'all for that. Y'all better grow up. These is not y'all mamas and them. They gonna slap y'all, and I mean slap y'all hard. Girl, and if they pay me, you know how I love to get a good text message about some stuff that didn't happen to somebody that I didn't went and did some work on. I just be sitting there just happy. Happy in the spirit, in life, and at the store. Because I be having to go outside and get stuff. But anyway, I sure do. And I create all of my stuff. So if you get you a cute little one that want to be into her voodoo or her kate or whatever, because that's me, and she want to be over there in that, I know when somebody is copying my stuff, and yeah, her fingers gonna be bleeding and her teeth gonna be coming out like little chiclets. I don't play that game. Play with your mama, not me, no matter where she at. Okay? Okay, again, so if you do actually want to pay for your own stuff, you can borrow the money. You can get if they still give you a loan, child, because these people is kind of fed up, number one. Ooh-wee. You can contact me at 414 Sierra, nickname me, at 414-751-1868. Consultations are always $875 unless it's a post, because I'm over on TikTok and Facebook. So on TikTok, I'm Me's Coven, Sierra's Coven. No, Me's Coven, Sierra's Tarot, and Sierra's Medium. Shit breeze. Facebook, I'm Sierra's Coven. Instagram, I'm Sierra's or Me's Coven on Facebook. And I have another Instagram, Sierra's Life Coaching Coven, or Me's Life Coaching Coven. It's probably Sierra's Life Coaching Coven. I got a couple of stuff because it's so much stuff that I do that I'm putting out to the public now. I just started putting it up probably back in April. I liked word of mouth. It just keeps something, like I can't sit still until I do all. That's probably why I'm sitting here doing these YouTube videos, girl. Like I'm just really, yeah, I be having to calm down because it's like, girl, if I can't fight you right away, I just have to calm down because you're not enough for me to get up and walk around stressed out. I be having to get folks to just get up and get to moving. I can't just sit around and be all upset that nobody. That's not safe. That's not safe at all. That I'm sitting here trying to wonder how to get a group of people. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, contact me if that's what y'all want. If that's, if that's where y'all leading to. I am seeing like a football game or something like that. Y'all be careful. Anyway, yep. So yeah, I do all type of work. So So y'all have a good day, good Valentine's, a good month. And yeah, you'll see. Comment down below. Tell me how Valentine's went. Tell me if you are, it's nothing wrong with being a narcissist. You just have to admit that you needed some help or something like that, girl. Or, if you're lonely and you need somebody to counsel you through it, talk you through it. I do conversations. If you want to, find a way to pay people, goodness, or, if you want to just get worse and get left alone. I do a lot of that stuff too, but you got to get up on your stuff. So anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day. And it's something about, okay, so my email is, it's something about, okay, I got to get off. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.